Hey guys, welcome back. This is another update video on the Comanche. I don't know if you guys can notice anything different right off the bat. First and foremost, painted it Predator green with Monster liner, and I also picked up 4 36 by 12.5 by 15 TSL Super Swampers for the Comanche. And the way the whole truck sits right now is just beautiful. It's a bigger tire than I wanted to go with right away because I still haven't geared the axles or anything like that. So it is what it is. I got all 4 for $100, and on the road it drives pretty smooth. On the trail it drives pretty smooth. You can see it's a little dirty. I took it out yesterday. It was a first maiden voyage, still nowhere near complete to really be like hammering it out on the trails, but it was a good little maiden voyage. Rode some dirt roads, hit some little mud holes. With the tires, the engine, and the gear combos, definitely like more power through the softer, thicker mud. I have the 2.5 liter 4-banger, 355 gears, front and rear right now, and through the thick stuff, it doesn't have enough power to really push through it. So gears, lockers, definitely for sure the next thing's on the list. But as of right now, she sits beautifully. Matt picked up this toolbox off a friend of mine. I gotta get a lock for it, but it's bolted in there. It's with 6 bolts, 3 on that side, 1, 2, 3, 3 on this side, 1, 2, and 3. But everything's working beautifully so far. No real major leaks or anything like that. Still have to do the axle vent tubes, the transfer case vent tube. They're too short. I gotta run them longer. Still need the air box. Still need an air filter. Still need a bunch of things for it. And most importantly, either gotta paint this front bumper black or get a winch bumper. I still gotta save up for the winch bumper. This is probably the first and the last time I'm probably gonna take the Comanche out, and this is probably one of the last update videos for a while, as I'm moving away to college. I'm moving 6 hours away, so I'm really not gonna be able to tinker and work on this thing or get as many upload videos as I wanted to. The build's not gonna stop. I'm still gonna keep ordering parts, still building it, but it's not gonna be at the pace that I got this done. Complete from when I got it to now, it's a little under a year, like 11 months and a half. It's gonna be 11 months next week actually, from when I got the Comanche to where it sits right now. So it's been a little under a year. Since I am moving away to college, I'm not going to be having as much free time or as much money to be working on this thing. It's sad to say it's going to be parked here at my house. I wish I could take it with me, but the way things work out financially, I'm not going to be able to. But the build's not going to stop. Like I said before, we're still going to get bigger, badder, and just even more fun. So yeah, watch for videos in the next couple months about locker installs, gears, headlights, turn signals, things like that, interior updates, maybe possibly a roll cage. So who knows what's gonna happen next, but for sure I'm getting ready to wash this thing. A good trick when you go out mudding and stuff to wash the undercarriage is to get a sprinkler like this. It like sways back and forth. You just stick it underneath with the hose and just turn it on, and it'll just sway back and forth, just spraying the complete underside of your rig, so you don't have to get under there with a hose, and you could just back it up, drive it forward to make sure you get the complete undercarriage. That's the easiest way I've seen to do it, and that's just the way I like to do it, just so I don't have to lay down underneath with the hose. But yeah, it's been quite a journey, quite a ride. I love the stance, the way the thing sits. Right now with the 6-inch lift, 4.5-inch coils, 1.5-inch coil spacer, 8 1/4 rear end with the spring over axle in the back. That's it, no shackles, anything like that. Right now there's no rubbing whatsoever, front or rear. There was a bracket that came here, like out this way. I cut that off, and I started to cut slits in this and hammer it up to get all this out of the way, so when the tire gets stuffed into the fender. The only real clearance issue I have is going full turn. It doesn't rub, but probably at full lock and like full lock and like flexing, it's probably gonna hit, so I probably have to cut this bottom corner right here. And the rear doesn't rub whatsoever. It does get close, like here and here, like when you're flexing. So I may have to trim these sides. I may trim all the way up to these holes, or like right underneath the holes, because I did want to run the stock fender flares on the front and rear of the Comanche. So that's what I want to do. So yeah, I may trim up to the mounting holes, or like right underneath it, to get that extra like 1/2 inch of clearance front and rear. To do the same thing here in the front, trim up to right underneath the holes to still be able to mount the front and rear fenders. But yeah, that's update for right now. Still gotta do little things like the windshield trim, wiper arms, things like that. But for right now, that's how it is. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when it's clean. Well, here you have it. I got most of the exterior clean, and right now I'm doing that little trick that I told you guys about. You put that sprinkler under there and just leave it, and it'll just clean that whole undercarriage for you. What we are gonna do now, I'm gonna turn this thing on real quick. We're gonna hop in it, and we're gonna drive back and forth. The inside is still dirty. The inside I'll take care of another day. There's just a lot of water and mud that got in here from when I took it out that day. But yeah, we're just gonna turn it on. Oh, it just doesn't like cooperating right now. Well, got her started. We're gonna set the sprinkler back up, and we're gonna drive this thing forward and back over the sprinkler to get this thing clean inside and out. Open up the hose, get the sprinkler going. Let's hop in. Let's back up a little bit. And let's go forward. Alright, right now we're the sprinkler's kinda like back here, sort of ish, under the bed. We're just gonna let it do its thing, as it just cleans the bottom of this Comanche beautifully. Let's back up a little bit. Let me go back forward. That's about as clean as it's gonna get. Let's turn this thing off. Yeah. That's how the Comanche looks. All clean. Predator green from Monster Liner. 6-inch lift. 36-inch tires. Not much more you can ask for. Sorry, the lighting's a bit dark.